Hello, in this lecture we're going to go through how to use Facebook as a sort of focus group. So what I'd like you to do is go to facebook.com/business, click on create an ad over here on the right hand side, and this will take you to facebook.com/ads/manager, which is where all the ads are run from. We're not actually going to create an ad per se, we're just going to look at the marketing intelligence and focus group side. So the first thing we need to do is choose an objective. I want you to click traffic. That will give you the best results. And down here, don't worry about a campaign name. We're not going to save it anyway. Click continue. I'm making sure that my traffic is going to a website. If I choose an app, I'm going to get skewy numbers. And then down here is where I start to fill in the details of the numbers that I'm looking for. So on the right hand side, potential reach, 16 million people, and that's in Australia because I've got everyone in this location, Australia. If I change it to people who live in this location, still 16 million, and people traveling in Australia is 300,000. So that's roughly how many people are traveling in Australia at the moment. Let's go back to people who live in this location. If I change it to 13, it should change to about 17 million. 17 to over 65. If I want to choose a particular area, I can choose Wollongong. And that will change from Australia to Wollongong. I'm in miles, you might be in kilometres, and I can change that down to a radius, which is 10 miles within 10 miles of Wollongong, and with changing no other parameters, I will reach 190,000 people. Now let's say I've got a question. How many women in the Wollongong area? Women, 100,000, are interested in, I don't know, yoga. Maybe your organization wants to put on yoga. Yoga. And it says 32,000 on the right hand side. Oops, there. And then I can choose Pilates. 35,000. And then I could choose Lululemon, which is a brand of clothing. I don't think it'll change it very much. 39,000. And we could try something general like wellness, but that can mean such a wide range of things, and it's still 39,000. So we've probably got our core group in the Wollongong area of women within 10 miles of Wollongong, all ages, who are interested in Lululemon, the clothing line for yoga, Pilates, wellness, and yoga. I don't actually have to go ahead and create the ad. I now know that I could set up a yoga studio in Wollongong. I know that I could set up a gym. I know that I could run yoga as part of my council or some other sort of organization that wants to offer services to the Wollongong area. And I know there's a reasonable number. Now, of course, you have to do a bigger audit than this. One thing I would be looking at is how many yoga courses there already are in Wollongong. And then trying to figure out, like, if you've got 39 yoga courses or yoga centers, then you're going to have maximum of 1,000 people to each one, unless one gets really popular. But anyway, I think that that's a useful tool. If you think you're going to be checking this audience or playing it with it more often, you can save this audience. And what I do is I say yoga Wollongong and women or something, and then click save, and that way I'll remember what that audience is about. So without going on and actually buying an ad, this is your research tool. This is how you find out whether your project has legs. This is where you find out whether your business has a target audience or not. It is not strictly a focus group. It's not necessarily people who say that they do yoga regularly, because focus groups fib. This is people who've usually checked into yoga or shown a lot of interest in yoga. not the odd, oh yeah, I really should do yoga. And it's pulling in the data from a lot of places, from Facebook pages for yoga, from buying tickets to yoga, to liking videos about yoga, to saying that they're at a yoga class or checking in, using the check-in function to say they're at a gym, that sort of thing. I hope you found this useful, and I'll see you in the next lecture, I guess. Thanks.